Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to the Age of Restraint. In the last episode, we witnessed the betrayal of Gimgim? That sounds kind of weird, but that's the best way I can put it. Heko Sift is up to something. I'm not entirely sure what. I don't know what his beef is with Gimgim, but he's gotten him sealed away, and I'm curious. I'm curious to see where this is going. The Sentience Gambit. A daring mission goes awry. Ooh. Okay, hello. Oh, what is happening there? Let's start where we are. How dare you? I'm a sentient, conscious being, just like you, with all the same rights. Ha! I don't believe you. Admit you're just a low-life prankster talking to us through a transmitter, which you have connected to the robot speaker. Okay. So, I'm sorry, this looks like a dustbin to me. This looks like a glorified dustbin, so potentially we have living dustbins. Child, don't be so naive. Isn't that exactly what a sentient robot would want us to believe? Let us continue our investigation. Okay. So this is Bethab and Patala. So Patala is saying, like... So Patala is saying if the robots were sentient, then they'd want us to think it's a prank. So clearly more is going on here. Okay. Okay, 10:20, verbal command received, show today's command log, checking speaker status, scanning Veridola, sentinel status cannot be confirmed, ignoring verbal command. Excuse you, no, y'all can go away. Death to all humans, death to all humans, death to all humans. 10:15, verbal command received, take this vapor on. I remember this. I remember this because I remember making the comment of, oh, that looks like Vaporeon, like the Pokemon. This was in the main game, If my memory is correct, Echo Secunda, upon awakening in Auriel Toussaint's body, I want to say Echo grabbed a Vaporeon. No, wait, did they grab a spear? I think they might have grabbed both. I think, it was... They grabbed something that disintegrates household waste. Something like, it looked like a gun, but it really wasn't. It did something pretty banal. And I want to say that was the Vaporeon. Then if... Okay, you know what? We're going to read this. We're going to read this through. Verbal command received. Take this Vaporeon and repeat the phrase, death to all humans. Checking speaker status. Scanning Veridola. Sentinel status confirmed. Running, hold object Vaporeon. Running, say death to all humans. Repeat. I'm second guessing myself here because this and this are telling two very different stories. Because if we're just looking at this, then the robot's got like some kind of gun and it shot someone and it's chanting death to all humans, death to all humans, death to all humans. However, going off of this, it's been given the thing, and it's just been told, oh, repeat this phrase over and over again. It wasn't told, take this vapor on and shoot someone. And again, I swear down, the vapor on, it got rid of garbage. It was a garbage disposal device. It wasn't anything deadly. At least I don't think it was. I could go and check. But that would be too easy. Here's the thing, that's the only one I can remember. There were other objects in the museum. I can't remember what any of them did. I can only remember that one, so I think... Surely I'd remember the one that was actually important, the one that actually got taken. Surely I wouldn't latch onto one of the other objects. I think this is a garbage gun. I think this is garbage, and literally the command was take this vapor on, repeat a phrase, not take this vapor on and shoot someone. These are two very different stories we're being told here. What the hell is this? Ooh, excuse you. Code names. Let's not think about it. Okay, so a spaceship that appears to have been shot. Okay. A mounted 4-barreled gun. Ooh. Okay, well that's the thing from the first case. A3. It's a bunch of stuff. What the hell happened in there? Where's Mr. Red? We only need space for 4 of us. Little Chirper will work remotely. Once Little Chirper and I have cleared the path for you, I will signal you. On my signal, head straight to the entry point. After that, stay out of sight for a while. When I give you the signal, collect me from the pre-arranged spot. From there, we will head back to the entry point to collect Mr. Red and Mr. Blue. Okay. You got what you came here for. Let's just go. Freedom at last. Once I am alone on the ship, thanks to Little Chirper's performance, ensure that the path is fully clear for Mr. Red and Mr. Blue. While Mr. Red takes care of our main priority and Mr. Blue plays his part, set up my demise. Once everyone is done, signal Mr. Green to collect me at the pre-arranged spot. Okay, yeah, everyone's using aliases for anonymity. Hello. I can't remember what this means. I can never remember. We can worry about that later. For now, just get me and Mr. Black back to the hideout. Once inside the ship, stay out of sight for a while Mr. Red plays his part. When he's ready, he'll bring you the key you need. Don't mess with its controls, they'll be as you need them. Head to the room directly in front of the one you originally entered. Inside, use the key Mr. Red gave you to disconnect me. Remember, you're looking for a duck. After that, head back to the entry point. Mr. Green and I will meet you and Mr. Red there. Okay. Oh, bloody hell, fire. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go from left to right, but this is a lot of rooms. This is This was on the dog going blah 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 thing. I think there are 2 ways in which this could be important. Either it's trying to highlight a use, which, I mean, it's on a desk. To me, this thing looks like It looks like a cross between a dream catcher and one of those old-timey microphones, if you know what I mean. Which doesn't... That doesn't really tell me anything. It's on a desk. I'm thinking, is this maybe to highlight? Because this is clearly a bedroom. This is clearly a bedroom with a person in it. But my thought is this to highlight that sequence with the winged dog attacking the goblins. Is this to indicate that that belongs to the same person who occupies this room? That's what I'm thinking. Either this has a very specific purpose, or this is just to indicate, hey, the person who did that, this is their room. It's the function of this thing is irrelevant. It's to indicate ownership. Now, hello. Oh, bloody hell. The man is not breathing. I recognise those mutton chops. That's, oh. I'm sorry. I'm like, my brain is like, I must see all the things. This is Morn. This is Morn with his mutton chops. I'm thinking... let me back out. There we go. They're in a line. And they're the right colour. I'm thinking... either he was kneeling down, or he was stood, but this has to be a door. I'm thinking maybe the door opens like that. It's not a push, it's a shh. So maybe if the door was partially up, I'm thinking this is what shot Morn. This is... This... This feels like a mixture of heist and rescue mission. The fact that, I mean, look, this... My thought is that we know that Heko Sift is up to shit. We know that Heko Sift is up to shit. And your identity is being obscured. Can we find Heko? We have Bethabs, we have Patala. This is Morn. Let's see, so Bethabs, Patala, Morn. There was Heko, Gim, and Dari. So we're looking for 3 other people. Oh! I have no idea who the hell you are. Ah, my leg hurts so much. And that's a lie? I mean, that... I think... So I presume that that's the knee, and maybe something's like... No, it's... Okay, it's the dot. It's one of the dots. And that must be the entry wound, and then blood has put... Wait a minute. Is that the same shade of... Okay, so I think you got shot by Morn. I think Morn was shot by the ship. How is this a lie? I mean, look, it's even flashing up. Lie. Once you and Mr. Blue are inside, grab the first key from under the bed. It was prepared yesterday, so it should be good to go. Take care of our main priority first. After that, use the second key, the one you brought with you, to get the third. Hand the third key to Mr. Blue. While he does what he needs to do, bring the stuff back to the entry point. Mr. Green and I will meet you and Mr. Blue there. A circular saw. And then a bunch of stuff. This is the other flower-looking thing from the orchard. Okay. And then no, go away. Okay, so we have my first thought was that I think that's a rabbit. We have an apple with an eye in it. A duck. I think that's a lizard. An aeroplane. And what are they called? Manta rays? Stingrays? One of them doohickeys. You were, who was it who was told to look out for the duck? Yeah. Inside, use the key Mr. Red gave you to disconnect me. Remember, you're looking for a duck. I'm not... My first thought was that... Because, like... Duck. Rabbit. Duck. Rabbit. That's a very angry duck. That's a very angry duck. Oh, So, what I was thinking someone had been very silly designing this. I was thinking someone had been very silly designing this. No, someone's just made an error. That's not a duck at all. That's a sad boy. That's a sad boy in a weird hat. That's not a rabbit. It is a duck. Someone screwed up. Someone screwed up. It's not that... oh, that... Okay. Okay, different paths. Different paths. So, you start here. You went around. And then you doubled back on yourself. And you went down and then around. Okay. You're there. You started. And then... Okay. You're there. Go out. Go over there. And then you're there. You were there. Go in here. To there. And you've... There. Okay. Verbal command received. Show today's command log. Checking speaker status. Scanning Veridola. Sentinel status cannot be confirmed. I'm thinking this is tracking the Veridolas. I mean, yeah, those are the stairs. And we've got 2 sentinels out here. Yeah, this is scanning the Veridolas. It's showing where they are. So these... I think this is Bethab, because Bethab is the furthest south. And Patala stood further towards the stairs. So I think this is Bethab. This is Patala. We have someone doing a runner. Someone who's just stood still. And then we have these 2. Yeah. Use the key Mr. Red gave you to disconnect me. Remember, you're looking for a duck. And because... yeah, in certain positions this looks like a rabbit, and when upside down this one looks like a duck. The wrong one got disconnected. Okay. Yeah, this must be... it got disconnected here. And so the little robot couldn't scan the Veridola, and so it was like, I don't know who the fuck you are. Okay. Ooh, what is this? Okay. Antenna. Okay, so if the antenna is going round, then that means that they are tracking the Veridola. They're tracking the Veridola. They're connected. And the Veridola is active. If it's not turning, then that means there's no connection, and the Veridola also won't light up. Okay. Squares have 4 sides, triangles have 3 sides. Yeah, they're both right. Triangles have 5 sides, squares have 4 sides. That's not right. And then something's happened here. Triangles have 5 sides. It's coming up true. Even though that is not the case. Echo did say... Again, thinking back to the main game, Echo said, oh god, what was it? Brain. It was something along the lines of, they placed something on my head that would prevent me from lying, but I found a way to get around it. The Veridolas prevent you from lying. They flash. They flash red and green. That prevents you from lying. This is a way of circumnavigating that. Okay. Okay, I get it. So this is what Ethan created. This is Sentinel approved. So it's, like, yeah, everything is factually correct. Meanwhile, this is using the one that Ethan created. And because of that, this has been it's been edited so it's showing like, oh yeah, I guess whatever they say will come across as being true. Because no matter how you reach this point, it has to go through this. And this is dinging as like, oh yeah, it's true. It's true. So yeah, Etham's creation has been used to fuck with the Veridolas. And my leg, it has maybe it's not making it so that everything you say flashes up as true. Maybe it's showing the opposite. So if you tell the truth, it comes across as a lie, and if you lie, it comes across as the truth. Maybe. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, you can see all of the temporary Veridolas being stored there. Scanning area, scanning area, scanning area. Okay, they be scanning. They be scanning like a gym? Maybe. Oh, is there more? Oh. Okay, so 8. Scheduled function detected. Patrol ship. Running patrol duty. Hallway circumference. At 10:10. Verbal command received. Set patrol area to gym only. Checking speaker status. Scanning Veridola. Sentinel status confirmed. Running patrol duty gym. Okay. Dispatch call log, 10:05 a.m. Anonymous caller reports sentient robot in Sector 4. Code red, dispatching full team for investigation. Ooh. Okay, name, responsibility, special access. Morn De Silva, Prime Sentinel, Vault, all bedrooms. Patala Kib, Advisor, all bedrooms. Daria Zins, Herald, projector room. Gimgim Kara, Technician, calibration room. Heko Sift, Scribe, Library Printer / Formatter. Bethab Stalbery, Assistant, not applicable. Okay. Yep, that was that. Suggestions. Things would run a lot smoother if we were all allowed to calibrate temporary Veridolas rather than having to wait for Gimgim to do them all at the start of each job. Rejected. If a sentinel cannot perform his or her duties for whatever reason, the person immediately below him/her in the chain of command should take on his/her responsibilities while a replacement is sought. And that one's been approved. We know that who's below Gimgim? You didn't have beef with him at all. You didn't have beef at all. You just wanted to be able to calibrate the Veridolas. If we're still using the same thing as ink colour is assigned to a specific person, then yes, so Heko wants to calibrate the temporary Veridolas, and so they suggest like, oh, everyone should be able to do it. That gets rejected. They then put in the second one of like, oh, if someone can't perform their duties for whatever reason, then the person below them should take over those duties, and that one gets approved. And then you take out Gimgim. So you now have access to the temporary Veridolas. Oh, sneaky. Oh, hello. Who has entered the vault today? The Prime Sentinel entered earlier, as only he is permitted to do. As per protocol, he identified himself and I saw that he spoke true. No one else has come. 10:15, verbal command received. I am the Prime Sentinel, let me in. Analyzing command, correct command given, scanning Veridola, Prime Sentinel status confirmed, running open vault. Oh, hello. Okay, so Gimgim is in stasis. confiscated artifacts inventory, A through C. And then, ooh, hello. Okay, that's everything. Dear Diary, I've been stuck in this room for days now, alone with this automaton and its creepy little statue. Patala keeps telling me all I need to do is instruct the robot to remove the memories I have about tampering with the harvester, and then they'll let me go. I don't know how much longer I can hold out for. At least my invisible prototype worked, so I was able to sneak this diary on board. You are a clever guy. Considering that your uncle was like, oh yeah, my nephew is so useless, he's so useless. You were able to do something that superseded the Sentinels, the Sentinels doohickey. You've invented an invisible diary. You are wasted on that orchard. You need to go in inventing. You need to start doing this, like, damn. And we learned in between cases we learned the golden idol is used by the Sentinels to remove memory. So, but only with the person's express permission. So effectively, you've been placed in solitary confinement, and you only get to leave once you've had the memories removed. But you don't want to remove the memories. And this has been... Okay. Okay, so... That's Gim. That's Bethab. That's Daria. That's Patala. That leaves Heko and Morn. This one is still active. It's saying, oh yeah, the person is over that way. We know that Morn is dead. This was Morn's. Morn went to go check the thing, and the robot thing was like, I don't know you. So he must have returned to the ship to figure out, like, well, wait, why does it not know who I am? You go past, you... Set up my demise. Okay, I think I've got this. Also, my timer went off at some point. Let me start that going again. I don't think it went off too long ago. I don't know if I'm going to have this done in less than an hour, but, like, it's easier for me knowing how long these episodes take. I know that might seem strange to you because I go over my 30-minute timer, but it's good for me knowing, okay, did this take me an hour? Did it take me an hour and a half? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, where was it? My train of thought got completely derailed there. Okay, so I think not you. I think that's Heko. Heko Sift, we know, was up to some shady shit. We know Heko Sift was up to some shady shit, and now we know why. He wanted access to the temporary Veridolas. He wanted access to them, so he puts in this proposal saying, like, oh, it'd be quicker if all of us could do it. That gets rejected. So instead he puts in oh, well, if someone's incapacitated, then the person beneath them should do their duties. That gets approved. So now he takes out Gim. That was the last case. So now using Etham's technology, he set it up so that we now have a temporary Veridola that apparently switches truth and lies. If you say a lie, it shows up as truth. If you tell a lie, I literally just said that. So if you tell a lie, it shows up as true. If you tell the truth, it shows up as a lie. And that explains why this guy, his leg is clearly in pain, but it's coming up as a lie. Okay. So that's that. Meanwhile, yeah, this is all the stuff that must have been in the artifact storage. So this was this just to nick a bunch of shit? Was this just to nick all of these artifacts? We only need space for 4 of us. Little Chirper will work remotely. Once Little Chirper and I have cleared the path for you, I will signal you. On my signal, head straight to the entry point. After that, stay out of sight for a while. When I give you the signal, collect me from the prearranged spot. That's over yonder. From there, we will head back to the entry point to collect Mr. Red and Mr. Blue. Once I'm alone on the ship, thanks to Little Chirper's performance, ensure that the path is fully clear for Mr. Red and Mr. Blue. Yep, set out my demise. Go back to the spot. Once inside the ship, stay out of sight for a while Mr. Red plays his part. When he's ready, he'll bring you the key you need. Don't mess with its controls, they'll be as you need them. Head to the room directly in front of the one you originally entered. Inside, use the key Mr. Red gave you to disconnect me. Remember, you're looking for a duck. After that, head back to the entry point. Mr. Green and I will meet you and Mr. Red there. One second. Yeah, he doubles back. So, okay. I'm thinking... I mean, this window is open. This window is open. So okay. Grab the first key from under the bed. It was prepared yesterday, so it should be good to go. Take care of our main priority first. After that, use the second key, the one you brought with you, to get the third. Hand the third key to Mr. Blue. I'm thinking the golden idol is the third key. Because he's still got that. He's still got that on him. Okay. 10:05. Anonymous caller, sentient robots, everyone panic. The team flies over because, oh shit, if there are sentient robots, we need to figure that shit out. No, you. This is Heko. Oh yeah, I'm coming. And I'm doubling back. And I'm opening the way for people, and then... No, actually, yeah, I do need to be there. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Little heist spaceship is waiting in the wings over here. Everyone comes, we've got to look for sentient robots. Heko Sift... Yeah, of course, I'll go look for the robots. Everyone else goes down. He catches up with the patrol robot, says, go patrol the gym, comes out, goes up here, fakes his death. That's clearly what this is. Like, if you're just looking at it, oh shit, a robot's, like, disintegrated a guy. You can even see the clothes there. But we can see that's not what's happened. Hold the vapor on, repeat a phrase. This thing hasn't shot anyone. And we know that Vaporons can't shoot people, they're garbage disposal. We learned that in the main game, I'm 99% sure. So, Heko fakes his death, gets on the little spaceship, goes to meet at the pre-arranged point. However, going on in here... Okay. Wait, when was... This was at 10:15. Okay. You pick up the Veridola. The Veridola that's reversed. You go in here. Oh, I'm the Prime Sentinel, let me in. Scan the Veridola. Yeah, they're telling the truth, therefore they must be the Prime Sentinel. So they go in. They take all the shit. They take the Golden Idol. I mean, they even have... Yeah, they've got a circular saw. They've got a circular saw, so they take the Golden Idol, they come back, they give it to... let me out. No, not you. This guy. It's then your job to turn off the Veridola. But they turn off the wrong one. Which alerts Morn. Morn comes back, presumably sees everyone taking the shit to and fro, and he's like, oh hell no. Shoots him, you get left behind. You come through here, you let off a, Yeah, they got off a second shot. They managed to shoot the ship through the window, but this got off a shot too, and it kills more. I guess at some point you must have gotten suspicious. What was Daria doing? I think that's Heko. That's Gim Gim. You... Okay. You were with Morn. Although I would guess you were further away, so maybe Morn got there first, and then came back on, and she came down afterwards. Maybe saw that and was like, something weird is going on here. Something weird is going on here. Let me go check the shit. Maybe I think that's roughly what happened, but I mean, freedom at last. But if you want freedom, you've gotten all of this crap. You've taken all of this crap with you. Why? Like, is it just to Nixt? Let's fill in some names. Let's fill in some names. Okay, so I think you're right there. I think that's Heko Sift fleeing. Down. Mr. Red got left behind. That's you. Just get me and Mr. Black. Mr. Green and I. Yep, Mr. Green is the pilot. Mr. Green, which makes you Mr. Blue. Everything is correct. Okay. Entry point, first key, second key, third key, main priority, robots victim. Okay. Entry point. So yeah, we're looking between these two. So I think most of them came in through the window. I think the first key was the Veridola. The second key... One second. No. Better to be on him. Okay, use the second key, the one you brought with you. Yeah, so I think he brought this with him. I think he brought the soul with him. To get the third key, which is the golden idol. Main priority, I think... That's what you want people to think, I think. That Heko Sift was killed by a robot. No! No one. No one was technically the robot's victim. Everything down. Everything down. Take care of our main priority first. So put on the Veridola. Do something, then grab the idol. It was Mr. Blue who was doing this. So this isn't the main priority. That's 10:05. Yeah, 10:15. Was it grabbing the artifacts? Get the first key, go after our main priority, then use the second key to get the third. I'm not seeing... Yeah, there's this, but this is to mess with the Veridolas. That had already been done, I think. Yeah, I think the main... Okay, everything is correct. So it's not that you wanted to be free, you wanted the artifacts. You wanted the artifacts. Okay, well, I think you're Heko Sift. That's Gim Gim. I like the name Gim Gim. It makes me smile. Yeah, I think that's... The snake is Bethab. That's Daria. That's Patala. And then that is Morn. Okay, everything is correct. Events. I think I've got a pretty decent grasp of the events. I think I've got a pretty decent idea of what went on here. Okay. To clear the coast, blank, blank, a blank, and then blank, blank, the blank, the blank. Okay. Well, it's... Here's the thing, this thing about, like, the robots being sentient, like, it's clearly nonsense. They're being commanded to do this stuff. And I mean, we have, there was mention of, yeah, once I am on alone on the ship, thanks to Little Chirper's performance. And there was, Little Chirper will work remotely. So it's all a setup. It's all a setup to get everyone off the ship. Because if the robots are suddenly sentient, everyone's going to take that really seriously. I'm thinking, to clear the coast, Heko Sift reported a sentient robot, and then he would have had to send... let me feel that. And then Heko Sift ordered the patrol robots this is what's throwing me off. To clear the coast, Heko Sift reported a sentient robot, and then Heko Sift ordered the patrol robots to the gym. That doesn't read very well to me. Was it Little Chirper who made the report? Once Little Chirper and I have cleared the path for you. Okay, I'm thinking. To clear the coast, Little Chirper reported a sentient robot, and then Heko Sift ordered the patrol robots to the gym. To enter the vault, I think Mr. Red. No. Ah, there we go. To enter the vault, Mr. Red wore a Veridola that. Oh my god, brain. Heko Sift had purposefully miscalibrated. Once inside, Mr. Red, I'm thinking, stole the artifacts and the golden idol. Using the latter, this is Mr. Blue. Yeah, Mr. Blue. Mistakenly disconnected Wanda Silva, who, realizing what had happened, returned to the ship and shot Mr. Red. Yeah, I think that works. Because I think you also shot the fleeing ship, the shuttle. If that's being identified as a shuttle, Yeah, I think that I was thinking return to the ship and shot the shuttle, but that's not an option. Yeah, so then that leaves Heko Sift, Mr. Green, and Mr. Blue escaped in the shuttle. Everything is correct. You have solved the scenario. Don't look so happy. Don't look so happy. I am suspicious of you, sir. With Gimgim out of the way, Heko gained access to the temporary Veridolas. He intentionally miscalibrated one to glow green when the wearer lied, so that Mr. Red could use it to access the vault and steal the artifacts inside. Mr. Blue was supposed to disconnect Heko's Veridola from its antenna, so that the Sentinels would no longer be able to track him. To stop them from trying to look for him anyway, Heko also made it seem as though a robot had vaporized him, but Mr. Blue accidentally disconnected Morn instead, preventing a clean getaway. Okay. So Lemuria, aka Technotopia, the buffer zone, then hunter-gatherers, or the no intervention zone, farming societies, nomadic pastoralists, and early state societies. Ooh. Yeah, this is all of the stuff that got nicked. Cloud Printer prints clouds that spread a provided liquid sample into the atmosphere. Karma creates euphoria within range of all people in contact with gold. Modified Harvester teleports matter within range to a predetermined destination, fuses organic matter together. Alchemizer converts any body of liquid into gold. Nano Civilization Kit. Add water to start your own rapidly developing civilization in a jar. It's sea monkeys. Convincer. Converts an idea into a list of arguments that are statistically most likely to convince everybody that the idea is true. Expander rapidly expands a targeted object. Quaffizer converts text to liquid. Contact with the liquid or its vapors will cause one to instantly memorize the text. Deconstructor disassembles a targeted object into basic parts. What in the hell is this? Well, whatever that is, we will find out in what I think will be the last case for the Age of Restraint. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. A special thanks to my channel members, such as SM2K, Christopher K. Davis, CGG, and Kevin Bicknell. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.